Have you ever wondered what lies beneath the vast expanse of our world's oceans? Could the solution to our dwindling resources on land be hidden on the ocean floor? Imagine the world beneath the surface, a world that is yet to be fully explored and understood. The ocean floor, a place so mysterious and alien it makes the dark side of the moon seem like a well-trodden path. This is where the concept of ocean floor mining comes into play. The idea of mining the ocean floor isn't new. It has been around since the 1960s and 70s. We humans, with our unyielding curiosity and thirst for progress, have always been fascinated by the untapped potential of the deep sea. Back then, the thought of mining the depths was as captivating as it was daunting. The dream was to extract valuable minerals and metals, resources that are becoming increasingly scarce on land due to our insatiable demand. The first attempts at ocean floor mining were ambitious, to say the least. Picture massive machines designed to withstand the crushing pressures of the deep sea, descending into the abyss, their metallic arms reaching out into the darkness to gather the treasures of the deep. However, these early attempts were met with formidable challenges. The technology of the time was simply not advanced enough to overcome the harsh conditions of the deep sea. The pressure, the freezing temperatures, the absolute darkness, these were barriers that seemed nearly insurmountable. But every setback, every failure was a stepping stone towards progress. These initial attempts, as unsuccessful as they may have been, sparked an interest, a curiosity that would pave the way for future endeavors. They were the pioneers, the trailblazers who dared to dream big and venture into the unknown. While these initial efforts may not have been successful, they laid the groundwork for the ocean floor mining industry we see today. The dream of mining the ocean floor is still very much alive, and with the advances in technology, we are closer than ever to turning this dream into a reality. Fast forward to the present day, where advances in technology have opened up a new frontier in resource extraction. In this era of unprecedented innovation, we are venturing deeper into the ocean than ever before. There's a gold rush happening, but this time it's beneath the waves on the ocean floor. Thanks to breakthroughs in robotics and remote-operated vehicles, or ROVs, companies are now able to mine precious resources from the seabed. These technologies have allowed us to extract an array of resources from copper and nickel to rare earth elements. These materials are essential components in everything from smartphones and electric vehicles to renewable energy infrastructure. And who are the pioneers in this aquatic frontier? Well, a handful of companies are leading the charge. Deep Green, for example, is a Canadian startup that's been making waves, pun intended, in the industry. They've been exploring the Clarion-Clipperton Zone, a vast area in the Pacific Ocean, rich in polymetallic nodules. These nodules are small rock-like formations that are chock full of valuable minerals. Imagine stumbling upon a potato-sized rock that could power an electric vehicle for hundreds of miles. That's the kind of potential we're talking about here. Another key player is Nautilus Minerals, who have been focusing their efforts on the waters around Papua New Guinea. They're particularly interested in seafloor massive sulfides, which contain significant amounts of copper, gold, silver, and zinc. But it's not all smooth sailing. While these regions are fertile grounds for mining, they also happen to be some of the most ecologically diverse and least understood places on the planet. The Pacific's Clarion-Clipperton Zone, for instance, is home to a myriad of unique and undiscovered marine life. As we delve deeper into the ocean, we're also delving deeper into a world of unknowns. We're not just talking about technological challenges here, but environmental and ethical ones too. Despite its potential, ocean floor mining is not without its challenges and controversies. After all, the ocean isn't just a treasure trove of resources. It's a complex ecosystem that we're only just beginning to understand. While the ocean floor may seem like a treasure trove of resources, extracting these treasures is not as simple as it sounds. Let's dive into the controversies and challenges. One of the biggest concerns with ocean floor mining is the potential environmental impact. Imagine the ocean floor as a bustling city teeming with life. From the tiniest microorganisms to the largest marine creatures, it's a complex ecosystem that has evolved over millions of years. Mining the ocean floor is akin to bulldozing this underwater city. The process could disrupt habitats, decimate populations of marine species, and even lead to the extinction of species that we may not yet know exist. The dust plumes created by mining operations could spread for miles, smothering marine life and blocking sunlight from reaching the depths, affecting photosynthesis. Moreover, the ocean floor acts as a natural carbon sink, absorbing and storing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Mining could release this stored carbon back into the environment, contributing to climate change. And we all know that's the last thing our warming planet needs more of. But it's not just the environmental risks that pose a challenge. There are also technical and economic hurdles to overcome. Mining the ocean floor is a costly endeavor that requires state-of-the-art technology and equipment. The high costs of extraction could outweigh the potential profits, making it a risky investment. Finally, there's the question of the unknown. The deep sea is one of the least explored regions on Earth, and there's a lot we don't know about it. With our current knowledge, it's impossible to fully predict the long-term effects of ocean floor mining. So while the promise of untapped resources may be tempting, we must tread carefully. The stakes are high and the potential consequences are far-reaching. It's a classic case of short-term gain versus long-term sustainability. The future of ocean floor mining is uncertain, but what is certain is the need for careful consideration and regulation. This is not just about mining companies and profits, it's about the health of our planet and the legacy we leave for future generations. So, what does the future hold for ocean floor mining? Let's dive in. The future of ocean floor mining is a paradox of sorts. On one hand, we're looking at a massive potential for technological advancements. We're talking about state-of-the-art machinery, advanced mapping systems, and even artificial intelligence to optimize the extraction process. On the other hand, we're also looking at an era of strict regulations. As we move forward, we can expect tighter control on ecological footprint and sustainability measures. The potential for sustainable practices in ocean floor mining is vast. We could see the development of methods that minimize disturbance to marine ecosystems or even enhance them. Imagine that, a mining industry that not only takes but also gives back. In a world where resources on land are becoming increasingly scarce, ocean floor mining could play a pivotal role in our survival and progress. As we continue to explore the depths of our oceans, we may find that the solutions to our problems are closer than we think. In the race to mine the bottom of the ocean, there are many factors at play. We've dived deep into the history of ocean floor mining, unearthing its untapped potential beneath the waves. We've explored the current state of the industry, a world filled with innovative technology and the allure of precious metals. Yet, the journey hasn't been without its share of controversies and challenges. The environmental impact of deep-sea mining is a concern that cannot be brushed aside. The unknown consequences on marine ecosystems and biodiversity require careful consideration and sustainable practices. Looking to the future, we see a landscape of opportunities and risks, a delicate balance of progress and preservation. The ocean floor could be a trove of resources that propels us into a new era of technological advancement and economic growth. As we stand at the edge of this new frontier, we must balance our need for resources with our responsibility to protect our planet. The bottom of the ocean may hold the key to our future, but at what cost?